gotta get some pages.
This is my side hustle. This is my version of driving a Lyft. Yeah. Hi, I'm James. I'll be your Lyft driver tonight. You going to O'Hare? The Reaganomics are in my car. Look at that. Before we talk to the Reaganomics, who just played a fantastic set at T1 Fest in Joliet, I want to mention this podcast episode is lovingly sponsored by C&H Financial Services. Business owners, are you tired? Do you guys own a business?
No.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes, we do.
Eddie
James Van
does.
Astel. Is there anybody out there that can help us?
I'm so glad you asked. C&H Financial Services. I bet you're tired of your hard-earned profits
So that worked
going toward paying expensive fees every time your customer pays with a credit or debit card. C&H Financial Services has the solution. They are the fastest-growing financial services company in Illinois, as recognized by Inc. Magazine. Inc. Magazine, the Reaganomics.
Shit.
As in tattoos.
Their
Okay.
patented technology allows you to eliminate 100% of the fees associated with accepting credit and debit cards as a form of payment. That's right. 100% of the fees. C&H will also upgrade, that's what I'm saying. C&H will also upgrade your business to the industry's leading point-of-sale system to streamline every aspect of your business for no cost. No cost. Visit freeprocessingnow.com or call 855-600-2437, extension 999, and start saving money today. Reaganomics, are you ready?
We're ready.
We are ready.
And I thought I'd throw you a curveball. Instead of actually talking about Reaganomics, the band, let's talk about trickle-down theory and just economics in general. Shall we go deep on that?
I think that's a great place.
When you named your band, did you think we could be setting ourselves up for some hassles down the road?
Yeah, that did cross our minds. But deep down, Reagan is not your Ronald Reagan. It is Reagan from The Exorcist.
Okay, now
So,
we're in business.
if
Now
you're
we got
living-
it. Now we got a
Talking
show.
to Mike,
We got a
So, like,
podcast here.
If you're living in a home with Reagan, right? She's possessed by Satan. So you're living under the governing of Reaganomics. That is our message.
This is the most interesting band name story I've ever heard. This is great. Are you guys horror movie fans? Because we
Big
can be
time.
best friends before you leave the car.
We certainly
By the
are.
time you leave, we're all going to be best friends.
We are definitely horror movie fans for sure, and the whole premise of our name is certainly a Reagan thing.
I love it. Okay, so favorite horror movie. Oh, and say your names too.
I'm Terry. I play guitar and vocals in the Reaganomics.
And I'm Eddie Cantu, and I play the drums in the Reaganomics.
The Reaganomics, yeah.
All right, favorite horror movie.
Favorite horror? God, that's tough.
See, it's Halloween 12 months a year for me. I'm always watching scary movies.
Yeah, I think I love Friday the 13th, Part 3.
Part 3?
I like Part 3.
Unorthodox choice.
It's the right balance of like campy and absurd and funny and like horrifying, you know. But Shelley, I like Shelley and his perm. I enjoy the perm a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my rationale. What's the hair look like?
How about you?
I think A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 because it's the Dream Warriors, and it's just so like ridiculous, but also it's like scary. It's like they're trying to be scary, but they're also trying to be just like fucking cool.
What's interesting, I mean, neither of you went with a more modern answer.
That's because we're old.
Yeah.
James Van Astel, you can say we are aging.
I wouldn't say that. This is an ageism-free podcast because I myself am aging. I've got gray in my beard.
Aren't we all?
Do you know this guy, or is he just like a homeless dude?
There's just a couple. We got
that's
we got
Jason.
fans.
Oh, Greg, he's too afraid to be in
Greg
the car.
plays guitar in this band.
But he
Wait, he
chooses
wants-
to stand outside.
Wait, Greg?
Yeah, he's in the
He's
band.
gone.
He's just being.
He's gone, James Van Astel.
Come on, Greg.
Greg, you're being a pussy.
Yeah,
It's Jason. Page.
Greg,
Greg is long gone.
Greg, you got fur in your peaches or what?
you got fur on your peaches.
Do ya?
That's the worst metaphor we'll hear all night.
You're right.
Fur on your peaches.
own
Oh,
it.
okay. We got Nick here. He plays the bass, the most prominent instrument in the album.
Come on in.
Sorry for being late.
These are the rude individuals we call bandits.
We were just Nick. We were just talking about our favorite horror movies. So it's your turn.
Oh, it's
My
too late to
favorite horror movie,
add.
The Exorcist.
The
All right, so he can't
Yes.
talk now because we're already in progress.
Oh,
I can't turn on his channel.
Unacceptable.
Okay.
My apologies.
I can hold this mic between the both of us.
There you go. Between the both of
Fair
you.
enough.
Yep. Favorite horror movie, Nick.
The Exorcist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Undeniable.
Explain.
Scared me a lot.
It's that heaven and hell stuff freaks people out.
Yeah.
To this day, it unnerves people.
I went to Catholic school.
Oh yeah, so that really messes you up.
freaked
The
me
guilt.
out.
The guilt is
Yep.
present.
Can we talk about the iron-on transfer or whatever you have in the back of your jean jacket?
Of mine?
It's a
Yeah.
T-shirt.
Sure. It was a T-shirt at one time.
It's
That
the
read Rainbow Rising.
The Rainbow Rising album. This is like Ronnie James Dio at his Rainbow Peak. I was just listening to that album, no kidding, a couple days ago.
It is timeless. It is top 5 of all time, whatever the fuck. Not even music. It's just top 5.
In fact, those first 2 Dio albums, I think, with Rainbow are pretty fantastic.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
See, I told you, we're going to be best friends before you leave here.
I think we're already best friends. But yeah, it was a shirt, and as you grow as a human being, a medium becomes a large, and your body changes.
Is your body going through changes?
I'm changing.
Are we having the
James.
talk right
James,
now?
I'm changing.
We're having
And,
the talk.
So
And it's okay.
The T-shirt didn't. Thank you. The T-shirt didn't fit anymore.
I understand that.
So you take scissors, right, and you cut around, and
cut.
then you take fabric glue, and you decide to preserve that memory of that shirt on a jacket. And long story short, that's what we did.
Because you got in the car, and my first thought was, I hope he's not being ironic. I hope he's not being like one of those ironic douchebags who wears a rainbow thing to say, oh, look at that, classic rock. No.
No, sir.
Okay.
It was more like I really like Dio. Like that was kind of my message I'm trying to convey.
Attaboy.
Is Dio? I like Dio.
All right, so let's talk a little Reaganomics history. I'm not crazy. Like, it's been a while since we've heard anything recorded from you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
About
6 years or 8 years?
8 years. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Okay.
been a while.
So what have you been doing?
Beagle.
Been having kids.
Yeah, we've
Funny how that slows things down, huh?
It
Yeah.
slows things down. You know, it's funny because when we decided, like, yeah, I think we all want to record an album again, and we were like, what? It's been how many years? Like, it didn't feel like that kind of time had flown by. But
It was one of those things that you were aware of, but you weren't aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh, you know, it feels like a few years, but it's not like, oh man, it's been 9 years. Like,
Yeah, it didn't.
Like, you know, since our first album, and then, hey, that's my wife.
Oh,
That's
good.
My sister.
They seem nice.
They are very nice.
exactly. They seem
Yeah.
nice.
No, but yeah, it's really weird because time goes and, you know, you're just kind of sort of the same person. Maybe some of your opinions or perspectives change, but for the most part, you're just kind of tooling along, doing the same thing. You like the same stuff. You might hear some stuff that changes your opinion, but again, when we decided, oh, let's do another album, we got some new songs, we're excited about this kind of stuff. We're like, oh, it's been that many years, but you know, we're just kind of hoping that anybody wants to listen to it at all, and if not,
Well,
you
I
know,
do.
Well,
I mean, you guys write like Midwestern punk rock music with a little bit of humor too, a lot of bit of humor too.
well, I think we all kind of recognize the fact that it's a little ridiculous. You know, I mean, like, we have a lot of fun and we have a lot of reverence and respect for Midwestern punk rock music. You know, I mean, that's what we play, and the reason we play it is because we like that stuff.
Yeah.
We like what we're playing, but it's also, you know, we recognize how lucky we are to be able to do that kind of stuff and have an audience of any kind and be able to play shows.
What's happening here?
How's it going, man?
Oh, it's good.
It's going
Thanks,
good.
Jason. Thanks. We just got checked up on.
Jason likes to check
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
If
likes
anything,
to check in.
he checks it.
Wait, is he in the band?
No.
No,
He's a
he's
good friend.
representative of the band.
He's a
friend.
checker in
Yep.
her. Yeah.
Greg is in the band.
I need security for this podcast.
We apologize.
getting
We're
kinda
highly
convoluted.
unprofessional.
Yeah.
We kind of are unorthodox. So we apologize.
That Jamoke was not authorized
Like
to
the
open my
side
car.
door opening. Yeah, it's a little.
There's
He
a
crossed-
no Jamoke policy.
He crossed a line tonight,
yes.
and that
No,
fucker's going to pay.
Ah!
Get ready, Jason.
That's right. No.
You're going down.
All right, so that all said, when will this new music, are you working on it right now?
It should be
See, Jason threw
December
me off.
13th. Should be.
Oh,
the
wow, okay.
release. Yeah.
Yeah, the masters just got done yesterday, so we kind
Oh,
of
wow, that's exciting.
approved. Yeah, it was great. We've been kind of arguing over the mix for weeks and finishing the
Sounds
final
about
mix.
right, yeah.
And it went for mastering, and we ended up very happy with it. So next step
sounds
is like
good.
getting the masters done, and the release date is December 13th.
Is there any difference to a casual listener between the Reaganomics of 2019 and the Reaganomics of 2010, 2011?
If anything,
It's
I would
more metal,
a
right?
little. There's a little
A
more,
little more crunch?
Yeah.
Crunch.
Well, the riffs.
Yeah,
A lot more riffs.
I think
It's just-
inherently we lean that way.
Yeah.
So like if you listen to our
Metallica Ramones.
yes,
I love it.
like our last
Maiden.
effort was very like stripped down, whatever, very minimal as far as like effort.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could just kind of like riff through it and play, but we just really enjoy like early Metallica or early Iron Maiden, like things that push you and
We
play
are totally
riffs.
best friends now.
Hey,
Well,
confirm.
we started the band because we were sort of like looking for a break from how our other band before this, Ryan's Hope, was leaning, which was very technical, sort of fast, hard, had that metal edge, that definite metal influence, and it was just trending more and more towards that. But
I'm having a total brain fart.
Yeah.
Did I play Ryan's Hope on the radio at some point?
I think you did.
Okay.
I think you were one of the rare individuals
Yeah.
to grace us with that
Yes.
privilege.
Which
And
we
I'm not being
appreciate.
sarcastic,
Yes.
but like seriously, like yeah, I think you did.
Cool. All right, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it was just one of those things where we were just looking for a break to be able to play some music. Also, Greg wanted to sing and play guitar again because that's where he started, but then he went over to drums for that band, and then so we asked Eddie to play it, and it was one of those things where we just kind of wanted to be able to play and just be kind of loose and not have to worry about that technicality.
Yeah.
But over time, like the more time we spent
To me, it just sounded like they wanted to play the Ramones finally. And
Yeah.
I was like, all right, yeah, I'm in.
Finally.
Like I was just sitting there by myself.
Exactly.
All right, so new music on the way next month.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then as far as live music goes, if you missed the band tonight, I'm sorry, but what's our next opportunity? Will there be a release show? You got
In the works.
Yeah.
We don't have anything
There's-
scheduled, but
Right.
But we do have
that's-
shirts.
Yeah, we do actually have T-shirts.
Get
well,
at us. We're
which
on
is
Instagram. We're on Facebook.
oh, I want a Reaganomics shirt.
You have one, James
Done.
Van Osdell.
Done and done.
Done
This is
and
something like-
done.
It makes my wife crazy because that one T-shirt drawer is swollen. But I love wearing Chicago band T-shirts. Like I feel like
Yeah.
I'm
You
kind of
gotta
honor
represent.
bound. Absolutely, I feel like if I have an excuse to wear a T-shirt, I want to represent a Chicago band. So, just saying.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's totally right. Yeah, we have no release show booked or planned, but the idea is we get the record out December 13th, and we start promoting it and doing all those things. But we're just at this point in all of our lives, we're just really glad to be able to say we're doing a new album.
Totally get it.
And we're like, we're happy with the songs. And
We love to play.
yeah, we're really enjoying ourselves. So like if the fact
Well,
that
that came
anyone
through
gives a
tonight.
fuck is really nice.
That came through tonight. I mentioned I only saw like 10 minutes of your set because I was bouncing in and out of my
Oh
car.
yeah,
tonight.
that happens.
But I mean, it's just there's that kind of like ramshackle punk rock spirit.
Ramshackle is
But
a
I
good
mean
word.
that in
Yeah.
the best kind of way, like
Yes.
that kind
That's
of
the
fun. Let's just it's loose and it's just music. It's a good time.
And we've been together as humans for 2-3 decades together.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
I've known Nick since I was 3.
yeah.
Okay, that's
and,
the coolest.
and we're 36 now. So like, and I've
Yeah.
known Eddie for 20 years. So and Greg too. So
It's just fun.
it becomes
playing
this
with,
thing where
you
it's
know,
like, we're together, and it's about camaraderie, and it's
Yeah.
about like getting in a room and being like, hey, this is kind of fucking cool. Let's go.
I love it.
And at the bare minimum, that's what this band is.
I love it. See, now you warned me before we sat down. You said, "Oh, this is gonna. You may not want to use this interview." This was a perfectly conventional, perfectly normal interview.
cut out whatever you need to cut out, James Van Osdell.
Yes, please. We bow before the edit as you will.
I don't like editing. I'm doing like 5 interviews tonight. Like my
Are you?
enthusiasm for cutting things up, very marginal.
Yeah.
So this will be pretty much live to tape. I'll trim the ends off, but I'm a one-man show.
We're very appreciative.
Yeah, we
Oh,
really
yeah.
appreciate you.
The fact that you wanted to
asking
sit with
us,
us
yeah.
is a big deal.
Oh, truly my pleasure. All right, the Reaganomics. Look for their new music next month on the socials. You're the Reaganomics.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. I do want to thank C&H Financial Services for sponsoring this episode. And you guys, you were awesome tonight. Look forward to seeing you more. And I'm going to turn this video off right now.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here we go. Say goodbye.
Thanks very much.